PicID produces extraordinarily high performance face matching. Here we're going to use it in a little toy yearbook layout tool. So what you're seeing is 40 abstract yearbook pages from 1 to 40. And if you drag a picture into a particular page, you see that you've got something that you can move around. It's just an image. And if you click on it, you get details where you'll notice that it's found the faces, but we haven't done anything with data yet. We've just dropped a picture in, and so we don't know who is in that. We'll do it again. Here's a second image, and you can put multiple pictures onto a single page. Here we've got 4. So here's one image, 2, 3, 4. So the act of using a picture is finding the faces automatically. And I'm going to add a group photo. Let's use this one, which it's found all the faces, but again, because we haven't imported any data, it doesn't have a clue who anybody is. So why don't we fix that? This is realistic. In yearbook production, you're going to have candidates, and then you're going to learn something about the graduating class from the PSPA CD, and then production will continue, and then maybe you'll get the underclass as another yearbook CD. And so you'll be learning people and building the book in parallel all the time, adding people to the database and removing people from the database. What that means is that if you've built an index and then a kid leaves the school and needs to be knocked out from all the photos and all of the indexes because they joined witness protection, for example, it's a pain to rebuild the indexes painstakingly, looking for kids all the time. So let's mimic that back and forth. We've dropped some pictures. Now let's add a bit of data. Here's a simple, small database file. It's only got a few rows of information. I just add it to the book. And you notice that a couple of things have changed. One is that this picture now has names on it. And if we go looking at details, we'll see that not all, but some kids are known. Here's Rory, here's Cameron, here's Alexis, here's Murphy. And then the other kids we don't have a face for yet, but these kids were included in that small picture day file that I imported. You notice also that we've now got an index showing up here, which means that as I drag this picture from page 22 to page 23, that index updates. And it's real time, of course. So now what happens if we add a bunch of pictures? Let's go back to the candidates and add a lot. Just drag them so that they're available to the book. It's analyzing them all. It's taking 0.2 seconds per image. And you only have to do this once. Remember, I haven't got the full set of data. I don't know who all the kids are yet. So we're going to see names on some of these pictures. Like we know this kid, but we don't know this kid because we haven't got a full set of data. Now we'll go and add the rest. Here's the second part of the data, which is everybody else at the school. So let's add that. Again, just being realistic about you do some candidates, you get part of the data for the school, you keep working on the book, you get more data. This is exactly the way it happens in real life. And you do this learning exercise once for every kid. If you've got a new piece of data, you pull it in once. So now you'll notice that the index is a lot bigger, that every picture we know who everybody is. We can grab another picture and use it, and you'll notice that they just got added. So this is Meredith Hunt and Sydney May. So Hunt is here on page 22, and as I drag this around, you see that the index is being rebuilt. If I take a picture we haven't seen before, like this one, we don't have to learn the faces over again. They've already been learned. You've seen that exercise. Grab another image, use it. There are the faces. There's Micah, there's Gail. And let's take a large number of pictures again and bring them into the book. So these are new images where we're taking 0.2 seconds to learn each one of them once. And so the point of this part of the demo is just performance. It doesn't matter how many pages, how many images, how many kids referenced you've got. Everything is real time. So now we've got a lot of pictures. If I use any one of them, it will update the index. I can remove pictures. Just keep your eye on the overall size of the index. and you'll see pictures being removed. And if I go in the opposite direction and I say just fill the book up, that's completely real time. So if I grab a random image and move it around, I'm dragging, let's see, P gross around. Here we go. So if you look here, you'll see that as I move it around, it's rebuilding the index in real time. And it's able to do that because it knows who Parker Gross here is. That's the power of face matching, fully integrated and completely real-time, rebuilding indices or coverage reports or suggesting the least used individual, telling you who is in a picture before you use it. And the performance is blistering fast.